Jacob Cunningham, I feel like would also be pretty tasty.
Serial killer, Jacob or McCall? Elaborate.
It's like you're one thing that everyone makes fun of you for, or in your case, things.
Jacob.
I feel like McCall, because then he'd get away with it because he could just pay off. McCall will have the money. McCall.
McCall.
I think McCall.
Could you just imagine being like, oh hey, so I actually killed someone.
There's some song about going to hell.
Some song about going to hell.
Highway to Hell?
Probably.
Okay, hush guys, I'm giving a really insightful comment.
Jacob looks like someone who should be a serial killer, and he's also like, you know.
McCall has the, actually Jacob has the physical ability, I think.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Well, I was going to say
Definitely
that
weaker
McCall
than
has the
Jacob.
muscles for it, but I think McCall's muscles are all fake. I think it's just that he wears tight t-shirts. Jacob, I know, has some muscles.
He has a
He
weak
does
chest.
have a weird chest.
He has a weird
chest.
McCall would be like, alright, so
Alright guys, here's what's up.
I killed this guy.
I'm not gonna kill you because I'm very proud.
Yeah, I think McCall would totally be the type of person to befriend you and then stab you in the back and then like not talk about it afterwards.
Because he's really a lizard person and he doesn't relate to human feelings, so he wouldn't be racked with guilt, so he could still live his shadow life even after committing many, many murders.
Those passive, dead in the eyes, too much information about you. He may well be one already.
Question.
A scent tracking dog would be able to find McCall very easily. So like he'd get caught.
Jacob's also a rat.
Jacob
Yeah. Jacob can just slither into the sewers after doing his deed. I've never heard Jacob tell me anything about his life.
Yeah, he does. He hides it.
For the best. Yeah, apparently he has a girlfriend now.
What?
I know! If I had known, I would have dropped the fucking wash. Like a hot potato. Potato.
Me, because I would probably get away with it.
Plus, Jacob has the bubonic plague because he is a rat, so he'll help a bunch of people that way.
McCall Jacob. Let's think it out. Let's think it out. Okay.
Jacob's a white man.
Ooh.
Jacob!
Jacob has already killed 1/3 of Europe. I can't imagine Jacob or McCall killing someone. I
Kind
think.
souls.
No, I don't think that's what it is.
Why do you think those two would not get away with it?
I don't think they have the conviction to actually go through with it and not confess.
Any particular reason why Jacob Cunningham would not?
Incompetency.
I remember when Sooth was president. Those were the days.
What would your quote be for the Wash yearbook?
Mine might be, if we're doing emojis, because it's like a nice way out, the shrug.
Animal House.
You have a yearbook?
No, but if you had a yearbook.
Oh, okay.
Well, my quote would be
Or else, the eyes. You know, the like,
something along the lines of.
And y'all are a bunch of animals.
Why would you direct that at me?
Because you're in my immediate proximity.
I never had like an actual yearbook. So
I never had to put a quote on my yearbook.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to have those because I think people
Misused them, probably, yeah.
We're gonna win field day one day.
you know.
Do like the two beach like weed things and then the eyes in the middle, like you're like peeking out.
What?
I'll show you. Yes, exactly. It's like the two sea oats and then the eyes and you're like.
It's like you're.
And I'm sad that it never happened while I was here. We got really, really close this last year. I mean, within inches. It was in our grasp. We were super athletic. Chris couldn't do it. They had the fridge. But one day, as long as I'm breathing and kicking, hopefully one day I'll see us finally take.
Or
She had a
they
mouth.
misunderestimated me. George Bush.
Who has been the sexiest president of the last 4 years?
Jacob.
4
Jacob.
semesters.
Jacob.
Sooth, Austin, McCall, or Jacob?
Jacob.
Really?
It's Jacob. Jacob. It's Jacob.
Honestly, you gotta run a pretty good looking president.
have to choose one of them?
He has a really nice eye for food.
Why are they all men?
Yeah, why not?
I don't like that.
Oh, I mean, awesome.
He's got the hair. He's got the muscles. He's got the style, that nice like white boy alternative, like preppy, but like a little bit indie.
He eats ass.
He eats ass.
He's a
weeb.
He's
he's got it all. He's
Yeah.
got it all. It's Jacob, hands down. I don't know if anyone said anything else, but they're wrong. It's Jacob.
It's Austin or Pursuit are both really good looking.
Can we pick vice president?
Ooh.
Because
Oh.
his one's our VP.
Ooh. My lover, Thomas.
I mean, Austin's my big, so I gotta support him.
What do you think, Aurora?
Don't you dare say McCall.
No, I am just gonna say Katie Wonders, and that's all.
Okay.
That's not the last 4 semesters.
I know, but I just think that we need a woman in the mix, especially when that woman is my grandpig and regularly takes her pants off at meetings. When a president takes their pants off at meetings, maybe I'll consider them sexy.
Yeah, we're a good looking one. We got a good run.
Many of us who have been inducted over the last few years can point to some individuals who really inspired and defined our time of provisional and newly inducted members. Who would you say defined your early semester as a Wash?
I know who you're gonna say. Yeah.
Mine has been definitely Sophia Nade. She was my vice president when I joined, and she's just so friendly and welcoming and unapologetically herself, and she's the friendliest, warmest, super real person who's, Sophia Nade. I don't know, she was the first person who really made me excited about joining the WASH. I don't know, I think she's been the best vice president that I've seen, the best member I've seen. Even in the face of controversy, she is beautiful and amazing and wonderful, and I saw her today taking her graduation pictures on the lawn, even though she graduated 2 years ago. And go her. If you want some better graduation pictures, go do it. I don't know, I feel like I've been trying to assume a Sophia Nade position for a while, and I feel like through that I developed into my Aaron position in the WASH.
And I just want to echo Sophia Nade. She just made the job. She just made it seem like when I think of other vice presidents, I think oh, they're being Sophia Nade right now, because she was friends with all of us. And I remember at the soda party, that was the first WASH event I ever went to. I told her my name was Eileen, and she was like, "Oh, Eileen Ying," because my name was not Eileen, and I had not signed up as a Pro V, but she had memorized every Pro V's full name, and she's made the WASH really welcoming.
Caitlin, you are in Pursuit. Hands down.
Me?
You shouldn't be surprised.
I am surprised.
Oh my god.
How did I make the cut?
Because you're one of my closest friends and we formed our friendship through the society and I've been really touched by that.
Oh,
Yeah. It's tender as fuck.
wow. Well, I'm gonna drink more of this water.
My early semesters in the WASH, it would probably be McCall, because he was the president and he helped me out so much when I was Sarge, because I was a Pro V before I became Sarge. So I had no idea what I was doing.
Early semesters, I gotta give a shout out to Austin Root. He was my big. He was the funniest guy. He and Jesse was a pretty damn good tag team in terms of just humor and the debates and helping set that culture and environment that was fun and lighthearted. And those two really went above and beyond the beginning to really just make the club something special and make me want to come back week after week.
I think all the officers when I was a Pro V were pretty, they seemed mysterious and untouchable.
And Kelly Strout. I think Kelly because she thought I was Francesca, and that inspired me to be Francesca.
Yeah, and then Caitlin, she was vice president the semester that I joined, and she is just the person that I aspire to emulate in all areas of my life. And she spells her name the right way. It's great.
Yes, she does. Always aspired to be like Caitlin Mira.
And then the next person would probably be Shannon Rhodes, because she's the one who brought me to the WASH, which I didn't join the first time I came because I thought we were culty and weird, which we are. But then I came to another meeting when I was in a very dark, low period in my life, and the rest is pretty much history at that point. So
Like the way that Josh Danoff was just so cool up in the chair. When I talk to him even today, I get this sense of like, oh, he's just so wise.
Me? Caitlin. For being my best friend in the wash. There are a lot of people I've met at the wash.
Brennan.
Because he dropped Jesse on his head.
Brennan, because he yelled at me on mid-October for stealing his beer. I didn't steal his beer.
I am probably one of the last of the people who can say that I joined the wash because I followed Ricky Short. Just one of those weird people who was in Tucker at a given time, and Ricky was like, I'm going to the wash. And I was like, cool. Yeah, so that happened, and Ricky is still one of my closest friends.
Shannon Rose, McCall Khan. Yeah, those, I really look to those guys. Oh, and Simran, my favorite wash member. Simran Boudoir, you're awesome and I love you.
I found a roommate through the wash. Well, also through Brown, but mostly through the wash. It was mostly because we were Pro-V shares together. It's been good 2 years of living with Josh, so that was fun. Yeah, I am running out of names in my head, but...
Find your early semester.
We are going to
My
say
early
Ian.
semesters.
Oh.
We're gonna say Ian. Defined
We
by
were
Ian
going
Smith.
to, but then he pointed at himself, and that's kind of cocky.
No, Ian Smith told me about the wash.
I told you
Didn't
about the
no,
wash.
he told me when we got photos that one time.
Yeah.
He told me, and then I didn't join for a year, and then I joined.
When I was I can top that.
Ooh, you can top that.
Ooh.
Ooh.
When I was a first year, I used to live in the I shit sea, where I met Ruhi. And there's this boy that lived there named Maxwell Rochendell, who later went on to become a history chair while I worked under him. And Max told me all about the wash when I was a first year, and I thought, sounds dumb.
Yeah.
And then I didn't join it for another year and a half because of Ian. So, you know, some of us are just more efficient than others at persuasion. So, I would say the most influential member of the wash, not just to me, but in general, is Ian. Because I love him and he's tall, so I respect what he says. He is tall.
He was also our vice president during our
Oh,
previous
he
semester.
was, and he did a good
He
job.
did a good job, so we love him. Yeah.
We're getting cut. We're doing that again. And Ian did a good job as vice president. He did do a good job.
Okay.
We love him and we want to give him lots of kisses.
And hugs.
Ian, can you come get some kisses right now? Just right, like, and then we all like give you one.
Can you envelop us in a hug?
Oh, we got it.
Oh
Oh.
Okay.
All right, everyone.
Ian, you're a big boy.
That and my earliest friend society, Aurora, Daryl Brown, those guys who just, you know, helped me find a place at UVA and want us to come back every Thursday night.
Also Tony Tretti though. Tony Tretti, he's just an icon, really.
He's an enigma, but
Yeah.
an icon. And
Yeah.
we're all in love with him, really. So.
Yeah.
I still get so excited when he likes my Instagram pictures.
He likes your Instagram?
Yeah, he does.
He also likes mine,
He do
yeah.
that. He do.
Also, Katie wonders for me. I love you big. I'm sorry I forgot you initially. Caitlin just takes over everything and Pursuit is here with me. You're my favorite.
Oh yeah,
My
love you too,
niece is
Katie.
big.
My grand big, yes. Also love my big Mary, who I don't see anymore, but I miss you too, Mary.
Mine was Reese Falcon Fulgenzi. Absolutely Reese Falcon Fulgenzi. He was the secretary when I was a provisional member, and I still have all the programs that he made for us.
I kept those each year.
He's the reason that I wanted to stay in the wash and join the wash, because ever since I first saw him present minutes my first probation semester, I said, I want to be friends with that guy. As soon as I heard him speak, I said, I want to be friends with him, he's cool. And having been able to kind of like really good friends with him over these years has been like one of my favorite things about going to UVA for. I love Reese. I made it my mission to be friends with him, and now I have the privilege and honor of saying that he's one of my best friends I have. So I love him to death. All the adventures we've had, from like stealing a Shadow the Hedgehog in the middle of the night from Brown College, to going fossil hunting together, to just trying new food. I like Reese a lot, and he had a really good impact on me, and I think he's awesome. And definitely like the quintessential Wash member, in my opinion. But in like a good way, not like Wash does suck, but Reese is what makes it really. Reese makes the Wash cool.
Reese also was very influential to my first Wash experience because he lived in my dorm, and all of first year he was this enigma to me because he would like come into a study room where my friends and I were hanging out and just like sit on his laptop there, and I never talked to him, and he would show up in the weirdest places, like at Old Navy on a bus at like 2 a.m.
I see him everywhere.
I don't know, just like everywhere. And I never talked to him. And then I heard him at the Wash giving his minutes on like furries or something. It's the first thing that comes to mind. And it was a truly amazing experience.
What are you gonna be doing after college?
After college, I will be working for a bank in Richmond.
What bank?
Work for Harris Williams.
What do they do?
We are an investment banking firm. We do sell-side M&A. Basically, we buy and sell companies.
Hasood, what are you doing after graduation?
Well, after graduation, I will be pursuing a PhD in history. I will not be at Banquet because I will be in Chapel Hill for a prospective graduate student weekend. I have not committed, but it is leaning that way. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. I'm very excited to stay in the US and figure things out as things go.
Any specific field of history?
Field? I am going to study broadly the global Cold War. My geographic focuses are the Cold War in Europe and the Cold War in Asia.
I'm probably gonna try to pursue a career in writing because that's really been my goal. Otherwise, I'll probably roam the countryside and kill people for money.
Any particular people you want to kill?
Whoever they pay me to.
Okay. Are you gonna continue selling rocks?
He's probably gonna be at grad school though.
We'll see. I like rocks.
As has been well established.
I don't have any rocks around me. That's uncommon.
You know, Ian and I will probably follow each other wherever we go and live off of ramen and clementines.
I'm gonna work at Walmart.
All three of us are going to be living in an apartment together in Seattle where you can legally buy marijuana and also get dinner with Aurora's parents every night.
I'm also gonna get into farming. I have a friend who goes to school for agriculture, and I'm gonna work with her on a farm.
You're gonna be out for that too.
Her name is Sonia. We're gonna make a farm.
I didn't know Ian had other friends.
Yeah, my parents are really into board games, so it's definitely
Yes.
a plan that we might live with them. Alternatively, I'll come back and do one more year of grad school. We'll see. Just kidding. That's confirmed.
I'm gonna look for a job. If I don't already have one by then.
We're gonna be whoring around. Wait, cut. We're gonna be hoeing around. Europe. We're going to all kinds of countries. France, India, Africa, Australia.
Africa's a country.
We're going Brazil. We're gonna be hoeing around. We're gonna be, yeah. So.
Sorry. Follow up. Is being a greeter at Walmart your dream job?
Yeah.
How long has it been your dream job?
5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
Have you done anything to pursue that?
Yeah. I've greeted people.
And I'm gonna be a shill for a company. And that'll be that.
That's like large.
I would like to be working in museum education. Doing children's programming. Yeah.
Nice. You'd be good at that.
I'll be working in a museum, doing something with kids and increasing accessibility.
Any particular museum?
Undecided.
Any particular city?
Undecided. I'll go wherever I get a job.
Aww.
We once took a BuzzFeed quiz, and it was determined that Ian would move to New York. So
It
he'll
was
probably
also-
move to New York.
It was also determined that
Hell yeah, Buffalo, New York. Yeah.
Ian's fetish is feet.
I thought it was water.
That's
No,
Aaron's
my
water.
fetish is water, and Aurora's fetish is leather.
Leather.
Wait, whose fetish is feet?
First gonna be water.
Ian.
Wait, what?
You?
I don't know. What does that
It's
mean
not-
to you, Eric? Are you interested?
It
Do you want to
means
test it out?
Rad, so sure don't super know what I'm doing right now, but I've got a couple pans in the fire, I guess. That's a term that people use. So I'm either going to be doing Teach for America or something either with like, you know, different like companies that are pretty boring and not really worth talking about. So just like, you know, sitting in front of a computer screen and saying what's on it, interpreting data, you know, how the kids do.
If you are going to teach, what would you be interested in teaching?
I think probably I'd be doing English literature since that's one of their high need areas, and you know I did major in English, so works out.
Didn't know you were an English major.
I'm a double major. Yeah.
Of course, I knew you were an English major.
No, I don't think you did.
What?
Okay.
Is it English?
We almost took an English class together.
That's true, we did. Yeah,
And I
English
failed.
and econ. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, sad.
What are you most proud of during your time in the wash?
I'm most proud of you.
I'm most proud of Reese.
What the hell?
I'm super proud of you, just in general.
You said most.
What I'm most proud of Ian's whole career is that when we were provies, he ran for secretary. Do you remember that? He ran for secretary, and we were all like, who is that provie? Like, because he was very controversial, or just like, he was very wild because we didn't know his sense of humor as well. So it was really cool to see him just put himself out there as a provie, because I was like, oh, wait, we can make the wash what we want to. So I just remember that, how it was like, at first he was like that high achieving, high seeking provie, and now he's been vice president, he's been provie chair, he's been book club chair twice. Shout out to Anne. Anne, we still love you. And he's also been secretary, so.
And merchandise chair, and webmaster.
I guess similar question on the same note, but what are you most proud of during your time in the wash?
I'm proud of some of the things I've done in SARS. That's been probably the proudest thing I've done. And the fact that I was able to be re-elected really made me feel like I had actually accomplished something, which does not happen very often.
Banquet. I loved planning banquet. It was a lot of work, but it was super fun and rewarding, and it's actually inspired me. That's what I want to do now. I want to be a project manager. No, I don't want to ever deal with weddings.
I think what I'm most proud of would be competing in the non-original literary competition and bringing a work that I love so dearly, that Wizard of Earthsea by Ursula K. Le Guin, and kind of getting to share that with other people, because I hadn't shared like a serious work beyond kind of more surface level, like different like funny articles and the like for a while, and it was just really empowering to me to bring back kind of that root oratorical work and get to kind of have so many people come up to me afterwards and be like, oh my god, that book was like so cool, like that was so great, and I'm like, yeah, I know, you should read it. Kind of like it really emphasized the shared aspect of the society for me. So I think that was what I was proudest of, just getting to bring that to life for those people.
That was probably the only bit in my time at the wash where I actively tried to listen to when I was stuck outside. I was just jumping up and down because I was there too late. I was sad about it, but yeah, I'm a fool.
Okay.
Yeah, what are you most proud of,
Man, I have a bunch of things to be proud of in the wash.
Yeah.
I guess so, because I've done a whole bunch. I am pretty proud of a lot of the minutes that I wrote, just because like
they're pretty funny.
Anyone who's gone through secretary knows how hard it can be to like have to put out that much content each week and how stressful it can be. And I really had fun trying to be creative with it, because I feel like a lot of secretaries aren't creative with what they present, and I had a lot of fun being creative. I'm proud of my minutes. I like the minutes that I wrote.
Which were your favorite minutes?
Oh, I was also the vice president. I was pretty proud of I was proud of all my little provies. That was pretty cool.
Your provie chairs?
I was proud of, yeah. Yeah, I was proud of my favorite minutes that I gave.
You would rather we both.
Either the one about Jacobson having sex with Reese, or
that was a good one.
Yeah, I had Jacob have sex with you once, and or the one where I ate the spider.
You did eat the spider.
Or the knock knock joke. That was a good one.
Oh, okay.
I like the knock knock joke one because it made a bunch of people mad.
I think that might be your best moment in the wash, is making all the alumni mad.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. With it, I also have really liked making stuff for the wash in terms of like merchandise or just general like design, and that has made me think about that. Oh, I think doing art's pretty cool, and that guy just threw a rock at a train outside the window, so that's pretty
so
cool.
dangerous.
Yeah, but I'm proud of those things. I'm also proud of, I feel like I've made some everlasting change in the society in various ways, and I'm actually proud of that as well.
So then I'm guessing that the thing you're most proud of during your time in the wash is your presidency.
Yeah, it's by that thing. I think that semester, despite all of the extra stuff that happened, I think I had a great team, first of all, in terms of Tom and Ian and Calvin and everyone else I was working with. In addition, I had a great advising pool with Josh and Basooth and Katie Wonders and Austin and stuff like that. And all those people really helped me out, sort of make a really, really good semester. And we all, I think, bought into a single mission, and that was to create a culture that was inclusive and where people could feel comfortable and just let loose and have a fun time. And as a result, I think everyone just sort of was able to really find a place in society and really make it something special. And that semester went very, very well, I think, for a lot of people, and I'm really glad to be a part of that and to sort of watch it, unfold in front of your eyes is pretty special, especially from the seat, from where you're sort of looking over and just making sure things are running smoothly.
Okay, what I am most proud of in the wash was my Provi semester. No, the semester after my Provi semester, I gave an original lit, probably the only original lit I've ever given. It was dramatic. It made Josh Danoff give me a compliment, which was very exciting for me. And that was pretty much the only time I've ever read something that I wrote, and I very much liked it.
Are you thinking about presenting an original at some time in the future this semester?
I don't know.
Sorry if I'm putting pressure, but
No, we'll see.
Cool.
See if I write something that I like. Did you
I
really?
didn't see it.
Oh my gosh, it was
saw
like
it.
13 minutes long.
I remember it. I remember what it was about too.
Yeah.
It was like about her like a death in the family, and then like she went to this store and whatever, and I don't know, stuff like that.
Yeah. You missed a formational moment in my life, but that's okay. What are you proud of? What provies you mother?
I have mothered a lot of provies. They've come straight from my loins.
no, you have. You're like really friendly first semester too. So.
Aww, thank you, Eric.
I mean, you guys all are, but like,
Foxfield.
Oh yeah.
Foxfield.
Luke Waddell.
Didn't you do Foxfield in your first year?
I did Foxfield during my first year for a bunch of ungrateful alcoholics
And Alex Evans.
and Alex Evans.
A very grateful alcoholic.
Okay. So,
Most proud of?
yeah. During your
McCall.
Yeah.
I'm proud of him.
love McCall.
He's grown.
I mean, he's proud of me.
He's
and
not
that's what's
grown.
important
He isn't grown, but he has grown.
on you.
Ooh. No.
No.
No, like he has grown as a person, not he is grown.
We're the same age.
He ain't grown. Yeah, I would like to put that out there. We're the same age.
What's up?
What are you most proud of?
I don't know, man. That's actually a good question. Being a constitutional asshole, nah. I mean, yes, I was proud of being elected president. That was great. It was a great time. I was able to it was also like the year where a lot of my friends that were there from the beginning at the Wash had graduated, so it kind of like felt good to be there and continue what they left. But it was also kind of sad and lonely. But I had great friends like Caitlin, so that was great. Yeah, like I guess that was fun. I don't enjoy talking about it that much, but I'm excited to get a memorabilia gavel, I guess. But
So humble.
This is a far reach. Do you ever think about going into like a career or a hobby in like graphic design?
So my mom is an artist, and my sister.
His sister's a graphic
and my
designer.
sister is
It's
my sister is a professional graphic designer. So like I always send her the stuff that I make, and she always comments on them. She always says that they're really cool, and she shows them to people at her office, and they're always like, "Oh wow, this is better than half the people here make." I'm like, that's a little humble
You can move
brag.
to Rochester,
I
dude.
could move to Rochester, but I don't want to live in Rochester.
No, but we're all moving to Seattle
Yeah.
together.
So I could see myself doing with that. I always wanted to maybe do like something where I infuse art with maybe like my philosophy major to kind of create like some kind of educational media for people to enjoy. But I don't know.
Okay, Okay, we get it. We get it.
He's done all these things.
I am most proud of the friendships I've made and the love I've fostered.
Ooh. That's tender.
You want another one?
Yeah, I do.